If you own an Aprilia Tuareg 660 or some other Aprilia motorcycle, it's been almost impossible to remove the check engine light until now.
Moto adventures is on the road.
Welcome back to Moto Photo Adventures, everybody. If you've been following our channel, you know that I had a complete Dominator HP exhaust system installed on my motorcycle, and basically I wanted to do that because of the decat for the catalytic converter that puts out a lot of heat in the engine. Plus, you know, I just really like the look of the HP5 exhaust, and the sound is absolutely amazing. Now, when I had that done, my dealer did recommend that we also remap the engine because the flow of the air and all that good stuff is different with this different exhaust. We remapped the engine. To do that, we used a product from Gabro called UpMap. Now, the UpMap is a really cool product that allows you to tie into the engine's electronics, and with an app on your phone, you can make all kinds of retuning and do different things with your engine. Up until now, nobody else has been able to figure out a way to take off the check engine light on the motorcycle. So if you're doing your own maintenance and the little wrench icon appears on your dashboard, you can't get rid of it. Like if you're doing your own intervals with oil changes and so on and so forth, you're stuck. You have to live with this wrench icon until you go to the dealership and ask them to remove it. Some dealers around the country are charging up to $75 just to turn off your engine light, which that's a little ridiculous in my opinion. The dealership I went to in Savannah was very kind. I did all my maintenance, or a lot of the original maintenance, with them, and so they would take the engine light off for me at no charge when I was in there doing other service, which is great. If you have the Gabro UpMap device, all you have to do is plug it into your engine and do a firmware update. And with this new firmware that just came out, you can now turn off the check engine light.
Doesn't matter if you're on a motorcycle, in a car, or walking, sometimes bad things happen, and you need a little reset. Call Rick Stewart. Doesn't matter if it was your fault or somebody else's, you don't want somebody taking you to the cleaners either way. Rick Stewart, scmotolawyer.com, 1-855-GET-MOTO. He's a motorcycle rider just like us, and he understands all of the happenstances that happen to us. So if you get into a really bad spot and your world is turned upside down and you need a complete reset, Rick Stewart, scmotolawyer.com.
Now, in order to do this firmware update, all you have to do is grab your device, and if you have an Aprilia Tuareg 660, your connection for this device is right down here by the battery. So you're just going to pull this out from its holder, plug your device in, and then you're going to come up here and turn your ignition on, and make sure that your run switch here is also in the run position. Now, I've already done it, but if you can just imagine, right here is a little orange check engine light normally. I disabled it last night, so I know that this system works, but I just wanted to show you how it's done. So just for now, pretend that the check engine light is on right there. And next, you're just going to grab your Gabro map, log in like you normally would. Once you open your Gabro map, there's a bunch of different options here. This is where you would purchase additional engine mapping. These are some features that you can check and change on the motorcycle itself, but we're just going to go to the profile. Within the profile, there's all kinds of different things here. Shows you your motorcycle and your device, all kinds of, it shows you which maps you have downloaded, different settings that you can change. But the new thing that they've added with this firmware is a special function feature. Now, when you first turn this app on after they've released the new update, the first thing that's going to happen is you're going to get a notice that there's a new firmware update. All you do is simply click Update Firmware. Now, once you've done the firmware update, a new menu item will be added called the Special Functions button. You're just going to click on that, and it's going to update your motorcycle information, and then you'll see this new item right here. It's in beta testing, but like I said, I did it last night and it works perfect, but it just says reset the service, or service reset. And so you just tap on that, and just within a second or two, it'll say service complete. And then after that is taken care of, all you have to do is turn the motorcycle back off. I turned the run back off as well. I don't know why, I just kind of did it for the fun of it. Unplug your device, and you can set it back in its little storage compartment back here. Then, when you turn your motorcycle back on, just like magic, the check engine light will have disappeared. That's it. And that's it. If that was helpful to you, and that's all there is to it. If that's helpful to you, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of the other videos that we have on the Aprilia Tuareg 660. The best part about this feature though is now I can do my own service on the motorcycle and not have to worry about that pesky engine light.
Moto